Hello, Tyrus.
I don't know you.
Um, so we just recorded an entire segment of me reading off texts from a guy who did mushrooms and texted his girlfriend throughout Comic
We
Con.
highly recommend you look it up
Yes.
and read it. He drops the F-bomb pretty much every text, but it's probably one of the best things I've
It's a
ever
deep
read.
insight to how our humanity and system. It's very.
We'll put a link to it in the description,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's right there. Go ahead, have a good time,
We'll
enjoy
wait.
yourself.
We'll wait.
In
Hey,
other
welcome back.
news.
Come back. Take it back.
Yeah,
Thanks
welcome
for coming.
back. We had a good time sitting here waiting for you. In other news, there's a war on comedy, Tyrus.
Oh,
Uh,
you're talking about that new movie, like the buddy cop film, except they're trying to assassinate Kim Jong Un.
yes. Seth Rogen and James Franco are in a new movie called The Interview.
I
And
think I saw a poster for that at the theater the other day when I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy.
a lot of you have probably seen the trailer, and yes, it does look hilarious, especially if you're a Seth Rogen fan. But the premise is, yeah, they're gonna go assassinate Kim Jong Un, and they're entertainment journalists, and I don't know how or why they get this job, but yeah, that's the point of the movie. James Franco and Seth Rogen are gonna go assassinate Kim Jong Un. Now, Kim Jong Un has heard of this, Tyrus,
He pays
and
attention to American media a lot more than he probably should.
he's not happy. He's not flattered about having a movie based about him, as me and you would, even if they were trying to
Are
kill
you
us.
saying that Hitler wasn't flattered by the Expendables, or whatever that movie was called?
Inglorious Bastards.
Thank you.
I'm sure he would be. Um,
Night, night, night.
God, that was a great movie.
I haven't seen it.
It was so good. I'm forcing you to watch that some other time. So yeah, he says that if the movie is released, it is then officially an act of war, and North Korea will respond with merciless and um uh
Complete or
yeah,
whatever.
one other word. They're gonna fight back. It's gonna be bad. They're gonna. And Seth Rogen responded with on his Twitter. He was like, "Wow, apparently most people don't threaten to kill me until after they've paid $12 to see my movies. Heyo!"
Oh,
So
I really don't think that I think the movie will come out,
I know
but
the
I
movie's gonna
really
come out.
don't think that he's gonna attack. He's got a country of what? How many million people?
Yeah, and not to
And
not
we've
to
got probably about that many people in our army.
yeah not to insult North Koreans or anything, but I
North
don't
Koreans
think it's
can't
gonna be a
watch
fair
this.
fight. Oh
North
yeah.
Koreans don't have YouTube.
Oh yeah.
He's a
So
terrible leader.
we're gonna
They live in a
win.
terrible government. Their government is so socialist and so media hungry that their people believe that they invented the hamburger and were the first people to go to the moon.
So we're there's one TV
I'm not
in
kidding
North
about
Korea.
either of those either.
There's one TV in North Korea, and it
one
belongs to
TV
Kim
in
Jong
North Korea.
Un, and he found
And he
the
used-
trailer on it.
He uses it to watch ET every night.
That's his inspirational movie. And
No! Entertainment Tonight, the TV show,
oh,
talks about movies
I
upcoming and stuff.
thought you meant like
No, not the Steven Spielberg movie.
it's like I don't get the connection, but that's kind of adorable. It's just in his room or shack or wherever the hell he lives.
I don't know if ET's still a thing, but when I was growing up, my mother would watch Entertainment Tonight
It's E now.
most nights.
It's just
Yeah,
E.
it's like a whole channel now or
yeah,
something,
it's
but
the
still.
E channel. Hosted by Ryan Seacrest, all of it.
Well, it was an
but-
ABC show, so.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
I missed 60 Minutes just because I liked the clock.
Yeah. More things do need to have a clock, like 24.
24 didn't have a clock.
Well, I mean, every now and then it did the doom doom. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I was just making a misinformed joke.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we might be going to war, and I don't know about you, but I'm going to pay all the money to see that movie.
I just wonder if Obama's willing to go to war to defend Seth Rogen's right to make fun of him more.
I mean, if war is happening and then innocent people are gonna be getting killed, I mean, of course he's gonna be like, all right, well, I mean,
Well,
it's
the dangerous
self-defense.
thing there is that supposedly successfully tested intercontinental ballistic missiles.
I know what that is.
They're missiles that can shoot from one continent to another,
Of course.
so they could hit California,
Yeah. You're totally right.
where you are.
Oh shit. Oops. That didn't even click. It's like, oh, California,
You're like,
that
"Oh,
sucks
California,
for them.
I'm still in Texas 3 years ago.
Yep. I'm still safe. Oh no.
What's that you see out your back window? Is that the ocean? Say
Nope.
goodbye to the ocean.
It's the
folks.
Alamo Steakhouse. Yeah. So if we do go to war for that, I mean, I doubt it'll be pretty long lived.
Well, he is trying to prevent our freedom of speech, and he's not even in this country.
Exactly. I mean, people have said like.
Surprised he didn't do this because of the Kim Jong-un College Humor
People
cartoon,
have said if like,
which is amazing.
Hold on a second. I am getting a call. Now. Okay. Yeah. The Comedy Central thing. I mean, not the Comedy Central. The College Humor thing. I don't think he's seen yet. Or if he has seen, he probably.
Some of my favorite
Yeah,
web cartoons I've seen in a long
It's
time.
so funny. Go check them out. What's it called again?
The Adventures of Kim Jong-un.
Okay, that's
Or The Real Adventures of Kim Jong-un or something.
beautiful.
It's awesome. He is a robotic minister of defense or something.
Oh yeah. Support America. Go see that movie. That's the best campaign.
That's the best
advertising
campaign
ever.
Support your right to freedom of speech.
Yep.
Watch the interview.
I was talking with people and they're like, okay, well, how do you think America would react if someone else made a movie about assassinating the president?
They have.
And I'm like, first off, America has made many movies about assassinating the president, but if like North Korea had the ability to make a movie based on two idiots that are going to kill Obama, I mean, I doubt the whole country is going to be in an uproar. Sure, there's going to be those uptight people that like it's unright and it's mean and it's hurtful and it's not, you know, those kind of
people.
people.
Country even knows that the movie's a thing,
Well, yeah, but
considering how blocked their media capabilities are. So they'd be really confused as to why they're going to war.
Exactly. They're like, it's a movie that's being made. What's a movie? But
what is movie? We listen to radio every night of Glorious Leader.
Oh gosh. If you are from North Korea and you are somehow listening to this, first off, I'm very flattered that you have like the only computer YouTube access in the whole country and you're using it to waste your time on us. Thank you so much on that. And also, don't take any offense.
My grandfather fought in the Korean War, and so.
Did he?
Yeah. So he was in Korea for a long time.
Wow. I heard South Korea's not that bad. Is it? Is that true?
Yeah. South Korea is completely different.
Is it just like do the two leaders know each other? One is just kind of like a chill guy, and the other is just like
there's a kill on sight zone between the two countries. Anyone in it gets shot.
Okay,
so
then.
I highly doubt they talk much.
They don't meet up once a week.
Mm-mm.
Pizza and video games. Okay. So leaving the political area.
A lot of pizza in Kim's face. Oh.
Oh! I hope we don't get
That's
shot.
a fat joke.
Moving on from we might get assassinated territory, I am making movies now. As you've probably seen from Tyrus's lovely edit of me and my friend
Best
Caitlin.
thing on the internet, you know it.
Yeah, we've been writing screenplays and planning projects and stuff like that for quite a while. And we're finally starting to make them. We already made our first like horror short film, and the trailer is going to be here like next week. And yeah, so we uploaded a FoozyTube contest where you can get like free equipment and stuff like that because we really don't have many equipment at all. And Tyrus took the liberty of making it the best thing ever by name everything you did to it.
I flipped it upside down, made it black and white, and slowed it down by 50%.
That is genius. So Tyrus is now officially my editor for everything. Whenever I want to just
I was like,
awful.
I've never used the YouTube editor. I'll use it on Niall's new thing. And it just made it amazing.
But yeah, our YouTube channel is Kyle Productions. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this plug into that advertising wall socket and tell you to go subscribe. And no, people, this doesn't mean that I'm leaving Tyrus forever. This doesn't mean that we got into an argument and I said, screw it, I'm gonna go make movies, you sit there and be a moose. That only happened a few times, but that has nothing to do with this.
How many times have they even seen me as a moose?
I don't know. Every time you comment is Fierne.
That's true. That's true.
And there's that other guy that has the same avatar. It was weird.
Yeah, I met him on another video.
You knew him?
Yeah. We had an entire conversation about being brothers. It was awesome.
That's hilarious. I sent him a text message and he was like, "I know, right? We're like twins." And I thought that was the first time he said, but no, that was, huh? Okay.
I didn't say we're like twins. I said we're twins.
Okay, so other news. The Ninja Turtles movie is coming out. What do you?
It is out
It is out?
as of a few days ago.
Hmm.
I already saw another one of the new commercial trailers for it with what are they? Like taglines from newspapers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But obviously they're from the not very well known newspapers.
Yeah.
I always like to read them and see what newspaper they're from, and you never see any from like the New York Times or anything like that.
Like the Bugle Planet Daily.
Yes, Bugle Planet Daily.
Yeah, are you excited to see that?
I don't know if I'm gonna see it. I might. I'm more likely to go see the new Transformers movie.
I
Michael
have-
Bay is making a lot of money this year.
He is. I have to see every Michael Bay movie. I just have to. I still haven't seen Pacific Rim.
Wait,
which
you
is a
wait,
shame.
wait. Rewind 15 months and tell me why this is something that you haven't seen yet.
Because I couldn't afford to go to a movie at that time.
When has that stopped you?
I know. But I mean,
You usually find someone who's going to take you to the movie at
I'm-
some point later that week.
I know, but there was I think that was just like the time where there was other things coming out, and I don't know, but yes, I really want to see the like $19 million production of Rock'em Sock'em Robots, because that sounds like the greatest thing ever.
It's probably a lot more than $19 million, but there is another movie that is $19 million production of Rock'em Sock'em Robots known as Real Steel.
Real Steel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
It's about an ex-boxer who trains a robot in how to fight.
Yeah, I heard about that. Okay.
I want to see it.
We just need to have a robot fight night where we just
Okay.
we watch
can do
all the
that.
robot fighting movies. That sounds awesome.
Do that.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm
Does that
kind
include
of
the first season of Power Rangers?
No, it does not. That's one series I've skipped out on my life, and
Yeah.
I have no shame. I have no regret. I mean, Power Rangers people, leave your comment, your hate mail to Tyrus@AOL.com.
What? Don't tell them that. That's not even my real email address. Some poor guy named Tyrus out there who got that email address back in 1996 and then just get swarmed with emails about Power Rangers.
I
And
will
he's not even going to know what that is.
I'll be way too happy about that.
He won't know where they came from.
Exactly. I hope one day he comes across this. He's just like, I hate you so much. I worked hard for that domain, and it's gone. Oh God. Yeah, this is gonna be it's an exciting time for movies right now. New Star Wars, like,
Next year.
yeah. Oh my God, I've been hearing more and more about that.
I think is it May of next year?
It's no, it's December 15th, I think.
Is it?
Yeah,
Because the last several Star Wars movies that came out in May.
I heard like only
Because they
one
wanted
of
to be,
them
part
didn't
of the
come out.
summer blockbusters.
Yeah, I heard only one of them didn't come out in May. Now, I think this might be the first one that doesn't come out in May.
I guess holidays is a good time too, but I would have thought summer would be when they want to do it.
Yeah.
For something this big, but maybe they're just actually waiting till it's done enough.
But
for
the thing
once.
that I'm excited about is they're like, and I'm sure the thing that
You're
everybody
excited about
else
all
is
the Jar
excited
Jar
about-
Binks cameos? Me too.
I will shoot you in the moose ears. But there is very like little to none CGI effects. Everything is going to be practical. And I know this for a fact, and I'm so happy. So incredibly happy. because there's like this Force for Change thing, and they showed like what the X-wings look like, and I mean I saw a little bit more than I wanted to, but I mean I don't search anything up for it because I want to be as spoiler free with this as possible. But Kevin Smith's a director I really admire and love listening to his podcast and all that stuff. He went to the set, and they're like, it's an actual world. Everything is there. They have full physical sets and animatronics and all that. It is just, oh my god, it's
Cool.
gonna be great.
That sounds awesome. Something I'm worried about, though, I mean, not necessarily worried about, but a little bit disappointed about, is that they're not going to go with any of the pre-existing canon outside of the movies. That's fine for you,
No, I can understand why that'd be disappointing.
but
Like,
there's
that's
so
a lot
much
of time.
good stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
Such good books out there and stuff, and it's just not going to be. It never happened in the movie universe, so it's going to make it really confusing in a few years.
I mean, they might pay some attention to it, like not
Like the offspring of Luke, Leia, and Han.
Mhm.
What if that's going to throw me off a bit, at least for a while.
I mean, hopefully they keep the same names and like at least do all that they can so they don't,
I hope they at least
make
pay
those
homage
people
to the
mad.
originals.
Yeah, and they don't
To the-
just
to the
completely
books,
throw
not
it
the
away.
movies. The original movies, of course, are paying homage to them.
It's a
They're doing
sequel. Yeah.
It's a sequel.
Not a prequel, ladies and gentlemen. How good does that say? How good does that feel to
How
say
good
that?
does that say?
How good does
About
that
as well
say
as
to
that
come
sentence
right up off
style.
your lips there, Buckaroo? On them starship machines. I want there to be a cowboy in this. Just randomly. They just go to, like...
That's what Han's basically supposed to be. I mean, he carries his blaster in a holster.
No, I mean like a strong accent. Like they go to the cantina, and there's just dun 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 dun, poof, shoots an old style revolver. Yee-hoo! Y'all having a good time? Hey, y'all, give me some death sticks over out there, yep. And then
I want him right there, not near me. Put him over there.
I'll make my way to him. Don't worry. Don't worry about little
He
old me.
stands up and starts waddling over. 'Cause he's been
the
riding one of those bird lizards from episode 2.
thing
or
that makes
3.
him alien is he's like a cowboy morphed to a horse.
Oh,
So
no.
he's not a minotaur. He just has no legs, and just his upper torso is where he should be sitting on the horse. His
Yes,
name is
and his lower torso is the horse.
let's give him a Star Wars name. Let's name him like, and
Oh,
I'm sure many people will come up with a proper
that's
spelling.
that's
for that.
that's an interesting thing. How did Han figure out Chewbacca's name was Chewbacca? If all his noises sound like.
Well, two things. Either A, he learned how to speak Wookiee in school, or B,
But I mean-
he was just like, yeah, I'm going to call you Chewbacca. Is that okay with
But
that?
even Yoda called him Chewbacca in episode 3.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Maybe under his fur there's a name tag. Hi,
Hi,
my name is
That's my
Chewbacca.
favorite theory right there.
Or, my name is Chewbacca.
I like the idea that is just spelled out, and my name is.
Oh god, yeah. Or just like another theory is Yoda just created the name and then was just so powerful that he just told the world, "Hey, this one is Chewbacca."
He's the one that put the name tags on.
He just sticks the pin in poor Chewbacca's chest, and that's why he's in pain and goes all the time.
Like he was completely eloquent before that. Good day, sir.
Why, hello, Yoda. How are you doing? There we go. Know his
Yoda's
name
like,
now. We
"Sound
do.
like this, you must.
Know his name now. We do. Finally, rest we can. Oh my gosh. Did you hear about what happened with Harrison Ford the first time he stepped onto the Millennium Falcon set? On the episode 7 filming?
Applause.
He shattered his ankle on the ramp.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like, I think that's kind of why they pushed the date back. But, yeah, apparently, like, it was just like, yep,
Did he,
back
like,
of the
slip?
set!
Did he
They
slip
didn't
to
even,
something?
I didn't even, like, they were very vague on it. But, I mean, maybe he slipped, or maybe, like, the the ramp closed and his leg was caught. He was doing the stank a leg while getting up in the. Well,
Harrison Ford doing the stinky leg. Yes. Yes. Dr. Jones is doing the stinky leg.
Oh my gosh. IMDb says that there's going to be an Indiana Jones 5, and I know you can't believe
Yes, there is.
everything. Really?
I heard about it too.
I mean, I'd hope so. I was entertained for the most part with 4.
Did Spielberg direct 4?
I don't know. I'll look that up. I mean, I was entertained for the most part with 4. I mean, yeah, I was disappointed that it was aliens. And, I mean, even while I was watching the fridge thing, didn't really... I was kind of like, I was in shock that I didn't even think about it. You know what I mean? Until later.
Yeah. I didn't even
overall, it
see the
wasn't
4th
that
one until
bad.
last year.
I don't think it was as bad as everyone says, but, I mean, still...
It wasn't as good as the originals.
Yeah.
So,
the only reason I really want
while
a
you're
fifth
looking
one
that
is-
up, did you hear that Twitch is going to start muting things that aren't that are like copyrighted? Like if you play music on your Twitch stream, if it's copyrighted music, they might mute your stream while the music's playing.
What?
Like YouTube does with their copyright claims.
What the hell?
I'm not looking forward to that.
Everyone is going just nuts with this crap. I mean, I mean, I guess if you're getting paid for it.
Well, but that's just it. Not everyone gets paid on Twitch.
Well, yeah. I mean, like for me, like I'm not even monetized. Recently, mine and Caitlin's channel became partners, which I was jealous of because
I
it
had
took
to
us
apply back 4 years ago.
how long did it take us to become? We got offered like in 3 days. Like that, it was
It's a
ridiculous.
totally different process now.
Yeah. I'll tell myself that.
Same thing happened with Lux when he started his channel.
Mm.
Subscribe to Gaming with Lux. So it's interesting.
So yeah, and then like I've been having I don't even monetize the videos, but I do like I still try to work my ass off to find royalty-free music. All I can find is like that I like is like ukulele ballads, because I've developed a new love for the ukulele. Yeah, that's a shame. Those copyright things are going crazy.
So, yeah, but in other news, you know the Source engine that Valve made a long time ago, since like Half-Life 2 came out,
Yeah.
and it's what Portal 2, Team Fortress 2, Dota even
Yeah.
runs on.
Uh-huh.
They
an
just
update,
soft
or-
launched. Are you still there?
Yeah.
They just soft launched the Source 2 engine,
Ooh.
which is just going to be so awesome.
Lot of new games.
A lot of new games and a much more powerful engine, and it's already a great engine.
That sounds awesome.
And it probably means that Half-Life 3, if and when it happens, because I know they've been working on it forever. Or
that
whatever
sounds about
the
as
next Half-Life is.
possible as there being a Star Wars Episode 7 2 years ago.
And Left 4 Dead 3 are probably going to both be on it.
Ooh.
Left 4 Dead 3 is a thing.
Yeah. I thought that they were ruining. They were just getting rid of the Left 4 Dead with the what was that game that just came out recently or is going to come out, like Prey or something about the Beast. It was Left 4 Dead but with animals.
It's not Valve.
That's not
a different
Valve?
company. No, Evolve.
Oh, I could
The
have
thing with
sworn
the
that was
big
Valve.
beast that evolves and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Evolved, but
Huh.
it's not coming out for a while. And
I
that's
did
not.
not
It's in
know
the Source
that.
engine, yes, I think,
Okay.
but it's not. It's not.
It's
Valve.
not. All right. So news on Second Life. It's still boring.
Thanks, I needed that update. Zone of the Enders.
Still log on every now and then just to see how things are going. And
Have you ever played a game called Killer 7?
Killer 7?
It's by the same people that made No More Heroes, a game that was on the Wii. Have you ever played it?
I think I've played No More Heroes.
It was a game with the light-up sword that you had to shake to charge up.
No,
Oh.
I
Well.
has not.
Anyway, they're very distinct games, and Killer 7 was this awesome game where you had to assassinate these 7 other really good assassins so that you could become the #1 assassin.
Mhm.
And I was just reading this list of the top 10 games you've never played. And it's like, I've got that. I own that one.
There's not many games that are coming out that I'm super excited about. Alien Isolation looks
I have to say I'm in the same boat.
incredible.
I mean, the most thing I'm most excited about is Hyrule Warriors, which until probably about 30 minutes ago, Niall didn't know that Dynasty Warriors was a thing and was involved in this. So he thought it was just a really, really messed up Hyrule.
Yeah, I thought they were like, you know what? Let's take Zelda, take away the dungeons, take all of the enemies out, and put them on the field. Have fun. I'm like, that sounds
Well, that's
like a
not
fun
the only level either.
phone game.
Like there's a level that's going to take place in the Twilight Realm and stuff.
Okay, well that's awesome.
So there's going to be all sorts of worlds.
Yeah, it seems like a nice like turn off your brain, destroy things, and do it
Essentially.
while looking at Zelda stuff.
There will be puzzle solving and stuff though.
Oh, okay.
They said they're going to keep a lot of things that make it Zelda.
I was
involved.
excited for that awesome trailer where Miyamoto, or I don't know if it was Miyamoto, the guy was saying that the next Zelda that's not Hyrule Warriors is going to be open world again, kind of like Legend of Zelda.
Did you see the trailer for it?
I saw the trailer and it looks awesome. Like the
And they said that you can go to everything in it.
yeah,
and stuff. It looks really
anything and
cool.
everywhere
And a lot
you
of
want.
people
It
were
does.
like,
But
Link's
that
a girl!
robot thing.
And I'm like, Link's not a girl.
But he
He
looks
just
like
has long
one.
hair.
He's always looked like one.
That's why so many gender swap pictures exist of him.
That's why so many people call him Zelda, and that's why cosplays of Link are much better worn by women. Much better worn by women.
That might just be because you're a man.
Well, I mean, I guess. If, but the thing is, I didn't understand the robot thing. Did you see that thing?
Robot thing.
The giant robot that busts out of right screen and starts destroying things.
And where?
In that trailer for the Hyrule Not Warriors.
Oh, I don't care. They had those in Skyward Sword,
Eh.
sort of. And
Yeah.
they've had mechanical enemies before.
I don't really
They
want to
they
bitch
never
about
they've
Zelda.
never they didn't establish what time period it was taking place in anyway.
Yeah,
Like if
true.
it's much further in the future, maybe like I mean some of the DS games they had steamboats and then trains.
I never got into
So-
the whole steampunk kind of thing with fantasy. I always figured that
I'm not
that
too
belonged
worried
in
about
sci-fi.
I'm sure they'll do fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a fun game and everyone's
I
gonna
mean,
buy it.
I liked Skyward Sword.
It's
But
gonna
I will
be
agree
like
the motion controls were not perfect.
it's
at
gonna
all.
be what this trailer seemed
if
to
you
me. It's
try
gonna
to,
be like
like-
Hyrule Skyrim.
I was talking.
I'm sorry, the Skype. Just continue.
Oh, right, the delay.
Yeah.
Anyway, with Skyward Sword, sometimes there are parts where you have to bowl a bomb, like underhand bowl it like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
And if you turn your wrist just the wrong way, you'll end up throwing it instead, and it won't roll at all. And the fuse is still very short, so I ended up blowing myself up more times than I should have, several times throughout that game.
So it's not exactly a flawless mechanism of just.
I'm just saying, I hope that they either lower the amount of motion controls involved, or just perfect them.
I
in this
think
next one.
with the Wii U, I mean, I haven't played it yet, but I don't think there's a lot of. I don't think you're swinging that controller around. I think they've kind of
Depends on what game you're
realized that
playing.
when you're playing a
I
game,
have
you
a
want to
Wii U,
sit
and
your
I've-
ass down.
I have a Wii U and I've been playing it, and it really depends on what game you're playing.
I was never a big fan of motion control. I mean, unless it is a sports game where you want to move, but like.
The way I liked it was in Twilight Princess, because it was choosing the direction, and you felt like you were sword fighting, but you weren't completely pigeonholing yourself to exactly what you were doing with your hand.
Yeah.
And so they had all these different techniques you learned and stuff, and so it felt a lot like the Wind Waker combat system, which is like my favorite Zelda combat system ever, of all time, any Zelda game. It's like that, but even kicked up a notch higher. And then in Skyward Sword, it's like they took it back. You can't do you can't. It's not the same. You can do some of the same stuff, but you don't learn it in the same way. There's no quest for them. You can just kind of do them from the beginning.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'll find like a nice happy medium.
I hope so.
I really do hope the whole
I appreciate what they were trying with Skyward Sword. It's good that they tried new things.
yeah.
And they tried to make like enemies that were where it was necessary for the
It's like
special motion
Castlevania 2.
controls. Yeah, I guess. But like the they had Bokoboblins where they only opened up in one direction, and later they have ones that open in two different directions because they have four mouths instead of two or whatever.
Yeah.
And those are just annoying when they'd just be there, and it's like. Ugh. So you just throw your little flying beetle thing at them.
I honestly came up with like the idea for the perfect Zelda game. Like if they remade the first game, and you know like screen for screen, but in like Skyward Sword-ish graphics. And then when you pause, there's a menu, and you can choose between behind-the-back camera and top-down camera. So you can choose classic Zelda or 3D
Well, the
Zelda.
combat's completely changes, though, when you're 3D versus 2D.
Yeah,
Because
so,
there's
like, you get to
different
choose.
directions to move in.
Exactly.
So all the enemies would have to change their
I mean, why
attack
not?
patterns and stuff, too.
Yeah, it would take some time, but I mean, people would have a lot of fun with it. If it goes back, like if you go to top down, then you just swing your sword regularly, and there's no Z targeting, and you play it like classic Zelda. If you switch back, then the enemies move a little bit more, and then there's Z targeting and all that stuff, and then it's 3D Zelda. And that way, no one can complain that they wanted this Zelda or this Zelda. You're literally giving them both, so they have nothing to complain about. And you're giving them the same game, so there's like the nostalgia of the original game, plus like improvements. I mean,
There's more
that'd be the
chance that
Zelda
they would
game
do
I'd be the
something like
most.
that now with their recent... Well, I mean, they've remade like one Zelda game, but there's potential there. I mean, Game Freak's been remaking the Pokemon games for quite a while, so there's no reason they couldn't start doing something like that.
Yeah.
Something interesting with the new Hyrule Warriors game is that it's actually going to have its map is going to be the same map as the original Legend of Zelda. And so in one of the modes, like in adventure mode, I think it's called, it's versus arcade mode where you just keep going through it, where you choose what area you want to go to next, and then it'll tell you what like conditions you need to meet to claim that area. And so, like, you have to kill 300 enemies in 10 minutes or something like that. And so you click on that tile, and then, boom, you're there. It sounds really cool. It's similar to that, except it's not, over the head. But the combat's going to be cool. I don't know if they're going to have Z targeting or not. Like, maybe. But there's going to be a lot of cool different playable characters. Like, there's going to be Link, Zelda, Midna, Impa is going to be playable. Sheik is going to be playable as a completely separate character.
Oh, nice.
Cross-dressing. Girahim, one of the main villain for most of Skyward Sword, he's going to be a playable character, which means that Ganondorf may or may not be a playable character in the game. We don't know, but probably. It's going to be pretty cool.
Have we ever been able to play as Ganondorf in anything ever? I mean,
Melee?
besides that, like
No.
Okay.
He's not Bowser. He's a lot more evil. He's not going to side with the heroes in any conditions.
Well, yeah. I mean, I played like the Star Wars Episode 3 video game where you slaughter children. I mean, you could play as Ganon and go kill innocent people. That would be a pretty cool game. Or maybe I'm just sick.
That's what I liked about the Battle for Middle-earth and Battle for Middle-earth 2 games was the evil campaign was really fun. There's one where Frodo and Sam are like running, and you have to defeat the army and then catch them before they can get to their boat. Before they can get to their boat, and it's like, oh no!
I'm gonna mess up all the movies. Here I go.
Yep, because then it just completely changes.
That's
so
awesome.
Great. It's like the what if scenarios back in Budokai, the Dragon Ball Z games.
When licensed video games got it right, they got it right. But it was so rare that they got it right. Like Two Towers and Return of the King was my two favorite games growing up. They were so good, and so fun. I don't know if they hold up now, because like the last time I played them, I was like 10. But oh my god, they were so good.
They're still pretty highly rated. I know Return of the King had co-op that's
Both of
supposed
them
to be
did.
pretty good. No, Two Towers didn't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have it. I have it over there, like within
Oh,
arm's reach, and it
yeah.
doesn't.
Okay, now I remember like the thing I loved about Return of the King, and I was excited is the characters had capes, and it was co-op.
Characters have games.
That was a big plus for me. Because the action figures had capes, and then Legolas didn't have a cape in the first movie. He just
Capes just don't work right in Second Life.
oh no, oh that's just
You ever notice that?
yeah.
Like
Just
when I bought that trench coat, and it sticks to my legs, and it's just like so disappointing.
In the world of Second Life, capes are the most disappointing thing. They like you're just picturing like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this cape and I can stand at the rooftops, I can flow in the wind, it's gonna be awesome. It's like, no, it's just
It's like you're wearing a towel, not a cape.
a very very thick non-moving towel. And if it
Well,
does
some of them move, but they don't move right.
no, it's like the left corner flies in between the middle of it, goes through your right shoulder. It does this
And half
figure
of them
eight.
just make you fly super fast, and then
Yeah.
you can't control this.
You hit F and
Ain't
you
nobody got
rise.
time for this.
I'm gone. You tap the forward button. You're gone.
It's like when you tried to get me to ride Mr. Toad.
Yeah, like the freebie Batmobiles. You tap forward and you're gone.
One of the funnest things you can do, but probably the most dangerous as well in Second Life, is to just go to a freebie place and buy everything.
Everything, yes. Freebie places. So many people underestimate them. All of them look awful. Like
Yes,
they look
boxes everywhere. You never
terrible.
know what you're getting.
exactly. There's
Click
maybe
on it.
like there's like a word that's like spaceship. This could be many things. All of them terrible, many of them fun.
So if you ever make a Second Life character,
The first
and
thing
you're
you
willing to risk destroying your character,
go.
go for it.
Here's a contest. Say let's come up with a contest, and then the winner gets to go to a freebie dungeon with me and Tyrus.
I thought the contest was to see who can find the best thing at a freebie dungeon.
Yes. Who can find the best thing at a freebie dungeon? Make a video of yourself using it and send it to us, and then we all will have we'll just have the best day together in Second Life.
Hmm?
Chances are we'll hang out with all of the winners or all of the people that submit.
Is there going to be like 12
Yeah, that's pushing it.
by the same person?
Lucas Razorblade will make an account, and then the Canadians will make an account, and then
I'd love it if the Canadians made an account.
if I
Just join
played
them
Second Life,
Second
yeah, that would just be great. I want to play Second Life with you guys, with our fans. We love you. I doubt the Canadians or even Lucas Razorblade have listened to any of our podcasts yet. If you guys are listening right now,
Go comment on the first one.
go comment on the first one. What's Tyrus's last name?
What?
They should get
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Right.
Not your real one. But
It is
yes.
in a video.
It is in a video. It is.
There's one video that says my real name. Sort of.
I want to ask which one, but that's kind of like the ruining of the contest. It's like, yeah, that number is the answer. Oh, what number?
But that's not the contest. The contest isn't to find Tyrus's real name.
The contest is now find Tyrus's real name.
Please don't.
If you need a hint, email me at Nile. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you do a Google search of Niall Odom, you're actually on there. Like one of your messages about asking about what people wanted to see in a Slender Man movie.
Is it?
At least it's on my phone.
Huh. Awesome.
Like
I
whenever I tell my phone to call you.
Yeah, I'm never gonna make that movie, so I need to take that down. Soon. But yes. Anyways, maybe one day they'll make a fan film, but fan films are just very annoying to make because of copyright stuff and all that stuff. And
I don't think
pleasing
he's
fans.
copyrighted. That's why there's so many games.
He is. Trust me. Anyways,
It's based on like a Scandinavian myth, though.
you can make it. Yeah, you can make it off that, but you can't put him in the suit and call him Slender Man.
You just make a game and
Anyways.
call it Skinny Fingers.
Yeah.
Skinny
All
Fingers. I'm a get you. I'm gonna get you.
right.
It's just to have me voice it the same way as those episodes of you playing Slender the Arrival.
I'll
Where
have
he's
I'll have
talking
you
to
be
you
the
like,
voice. I'll have you
Hey,
be.
Niall.
I'll
It's
get
just-
the figure when the short goes on YouTube. I'll give it to you and have you dub over it. And
Please.
you be the voice of the figure.
Yes. This sounds amazing. I will make it the best thing on YouTube. I'll edit it and add new audio. Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'll change all of the voices and make it completely different.
just voice Caitlin's character. Like,
No, like literally, I'd just voice every character.
that would be the best thing.
The only person I wouldn't voice is you.
Because I'm not in it. Well, I am in it, but let's keep how I'm in it a surprise.
Yes, and that's the only line I won't edit.
Yes. I mean, I don't have any lines, so I doubt anybody's even gonna know it's me. But that's what's great about it.
I'll know.
Yes, you will. All right, everyone. Let's end this here. Leave. Get out of my house.
How'd they get in? Have you been giving out keys again?
Yes, I have.
I like to imagine you walking around with a bag full of duplicate keys.
Here
You
you
just
go.
toss
Here
them
you
into
go.
the air.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
And you're just blissfully walking down the road, not realizing like the terrible traffic accidents you cause and all this stuff. People have them jabbed in their eyes.
Are you okay? Do you want a key?
No, you don't even notice things happening. You're just walking away with a big derpy smile on your face.
Just whistling and just giving them the.
He's whistling the Tiki Room music, nonetheless.
Glad you caught on to that. Alright, anyways. We got to go. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good
Remember,
have a good
don't
week.
ride the slide without your trunks on.
Don't ride the slide. Actually, that's a great idea. You get ready.